We're going to take a close look at the 2005 P Mint Mark Roosevelt dime and uncover why some of these coins could be worth as much as $1 million. If you've ever found one of these dimes in your pocket change, you might want to hold on to it because it could be more valuable than you think. The 2005 Roosevelt dime with the P Mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. While billions of these coins were made, what makes a select few worth so much money is the presence of rare errors and varieties. In coin collecting, it's often these small mistakes or unusual characteristics that make a coin stand out and increase its value significantly. One of the key factors that can make a 2005 P dime valuable is a minting error. This could include off-center strikes, double dies, or misaligned dies. These errors occur during the production process and can result in dimes that are significantly different from the standard coin. Collectors and numismatists often pay top dollar for error coins, especially if they are rare and in excellent condition. Another reason why some 2005 P dimes might be worth more is their grade. Coin grading is a process where experts evaluate the condition of a coin. The scale goes from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating coins that are closer to perfect condition. A 2005 P dime that has been graded MS67 or higher could command a high price at auction. If a coin is rare enough and in near-perfect condition, it could even reach the $1 million mark. It's important to note that not every 2005 P dime will be worth a fortune. Most of them are still worth only their face value of 10 cents. However, if you find one with an unusual error or in pristine condition, it could be worth sending it to a professional grading service for evaluation. In some cases, collectors have been surprised to discover that what seemed like an ordinary dime turned out to be a valuable treasure. If you're looking to sell a rare 2005 P dime, it's best to do your research and possibly consult with a professional coin dealer or numismatist. These experts can help you determine the true value of your coin based on its condition, rarity, and market demand. Auction houses and online platforms like eBay are also common places where rare coins are bought and sold, but it's crucial to know the worth of your coin before listing it for sale. In conclusion, the 2005 P Mint Mark Roosevelt dime might seem like an ordinary coin, but there are rare instances where it can be worth an incredible amount of money. Whether it's due to an error in the minting process or the coin's exceptional condition, these dimes could potentially fetch up to $1 million. So the next time you're going through your loose change, keep an eye out for a 2005 P dime. You never know what it might be worth. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on more coin videos and rare coin discoveries. We're going to talk about a coin that might just surprise you with its potential value: the 1986 D Mint Mark Roosevelt dime. Believe it or not, some of these dimes have been valued at an astounding $1.1 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.1 million for a simple dime you might have overlooked. So let's break down why this particular coin is so valuable and how you might just strike gold by finding one in your collection. The Roosevelt dime has been a staple of American currency since it was first introduced in 1946. It was created to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who played a key role in the creation of the March of Dimes, an organization dedicated to eradicating polio. Fast forward to 1986, and millions of Roosevelt dimes were produced that year, particularly with the Denver Mint mark, signified by the letter D on the coin. While many 1986 D dimes were circulated and used in everyday transactions, only a few of them have proven to be incredibly valuable. One of the main reasons certain coins skyrocket in value is due to minting errors or rare varieties. These errors occur during the production process and can make a coin highly sought after by collectors. Some 1986 D dimes have been reported to contain significant minting errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or misaligned dies. These types of errors are not only rare but can make a coin extremely valuable in the eyes of collectors. For instance, a double die error occurs when the coin is struck twice, resulting in noticeable doubling of the design. In some cases, this error may be visible on the lettering or the image of Roosevelt himself. A 1986 D dime with this kind of error could easily fetch tens of thousands of dollars, and in rare instances, it can be valued at over $1 million depending on its condition and the severity of the error. Another critical factor in determining the value of a 1986 D dime is its condition. The coin's grade, which is a measure of how well preserved it is, plays a huge role in its value. Coins that have been circulated and show signs of wear typically won't fetch as high a price as uncirculated coins, which appear as though they just came from the mint. A 1986 D dime in mint condition with minimal flaws can be worth a small fortune. Coins that are graded MS65 or higher, meaning they are in nearly perfect condition, are the ones that can reach the incredible value of $1.1 million. While we're on the subject of condition, it's also important to mention proof coins. These are special coins that are struck using a unique process to ensure sharp details and a mirror-like finish. Although not all 1986 D dimes are proof coins, if you happen to have one in your possession, it could be worth significantly more than a regular dime. Collectors often pay top dollar for proof coins because of their exceptional quality and rarity. Now, you might be wondering if anyone has ever actually paid $1 million for a dime. The answer is yes. Rare coins often sell for mind-blowing amounts at auctions. In recent years, several 1986 D dimes with rare errors and in top-tier condition have sold for over $1 million at major coin auctions. This shows the high demand for rare Roosevelt dimes among collectors, making it a coin worth keeping an eye out for. So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable 1986 D dimes in your collection? First, check for the D mint mark on the reverse side of the coin, near the torch. If you spot that, examine the coin closely for any unusual features like doubling or misalignment in the design. If the coin appears to be in excellent condition, it might be worth getting it professionally graded. Certified coin grading services can assess the condition of your coin and provide you with a grade, which is crucial in determining its true value. In conclusion, while most 1986 D dimes are worth their face value, a rare few could be worth a life-changing amount of money. Whether it's due to a minting error or a pristine condition, these dimes can reach values of up to $1.1 million. So if you have a 1986 D dime in your possession, it might be worth taking a closer look. You never know. That tiny coin in your pocket change could be your ticket to $1 million payday. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our BS Coins World for more insights into rare and valuable coins. We're diving deep into a coin that's making headlines in the world of collectors. We're talking about the 2006 D mint mark Roosevelt dime that's rumored to be worth an incredible $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single dime potentially worth millions. So how does a dime from 2006 become so valuable? Let's break it down. The Roosevelt dime has been in circulation since 1946 and has undergone various design changes over the decades. However, the 2006 D dime is special for a few reasons. First, the D mint mark indicates that this coin was minted in Denver, one of the key mints in the United States. What makes this dime stand out is the combination of its rarity and condition. Coins that have unusual minting errors or are in pristine condition, known as MS or mint state condition, can fetch astronomical prices in the market. Now let's talk about what collectors are looking for in the 2006 D dime. Some of the most valuable coins are those with errors. This could be a double die, where the design appears to have been stamped twice, or off-center strikes that result in a partial or distorted image. These types of errors are incredibly rare and highly sought after. If you find a 2006 D dime with any noticeable minting error, it could be worth way more than its face value. Another factor that drives up the price is the coin's condition. A coin graded as MS70, which is a perfect mint state, can command a huge premium. Even a slight blemish or wear can significantly lower its value, so if you think you have a valuable 2006 D dime, make sure to handle it carefully and have it professionally graded. In the case of the 2006 D dime worth $1.3 million, it's likely that we're talking about a coin in near-perfect condition or one with a significant minting error. Coins like these are often auctioned off at major coin shows or online auctions, where competitive bidding can drive the price up into the millions. So how do you know if you've hit the jackpot with your 2006 D dime? First, examine the coin closely for any signs of minting errors. Then, check its condition. If it looks uncirculated and free of blemishes, it's worth getting it graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high-grade coin with a minting error could be your ticket to an enormous payday. While finding $1 million dime may seem like a long shot, it's not impossible. Every year, rare coins are discovered in circulation, sometimes in the most unexpected places. So the next time you come across a 2006 D dime, take a closer look. You never know. It could be the coin that changes your life. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and rare finds. We're diving into something incredibly exciting. Imagine finding a simple 2023 P Mint Mark dime and realizing it's worth $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. A regular-looking dime could be hiding a fortune, and today I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about this valuable coin. Let's start with what makes this particular 2023 P Mint Mark dime so special. It's important to note that P stands for the Philadelphia Mint, which is one of the major mints in the US that produces billions of coins every year. But not every coin from the Philadelphia Mint is created equal. Some have certain rare features or errors that make them highly sought after by collectors. So what are we looking for in the 2023 P dime that makes it worth $1.4 million? First, it's all about rarity. Some dimes might be struck with minting errors which can range from double dies misstrikes or even off-center strikes. These errors are what collectors are after because they are incredibly rare. The fewer the coins with these errors, the higher their value. In the case of the 2023 P Mint Mark dime, one particular error has caught the attention of collectors. It's a significant error known as the double die error, where the coin shows double details on certain parts of the design. Another key factor that can boost the value of this dime is its condition. Coins that are in perfect condition, also known as mint state or MS, are much more valuable. Collectors use a grading system that ranges from 1 to 70, with 70 being a flawless coin. If you find a 2023 P dime with the rare double die error in mint state condition, that's when you could be looking at a coin worth $1.40 million. Let's talk about how you can identify this valuable dime. You'll want to take a close look at the coin under a magnifying glass or a microscope. Check the date and the lettering around the edge of the coin. If you see any signs of doubling where the design looks like it's been stamped twice slightly off from each other, you could be holding a very valuable coin. Pay close attention to areas like the year 2023, the P Mint mark, and other fine details of the coin's design. Now I know what you're thinking. How can a simple dime be worth so much? Well, the coin collecting world is full of surprises, and what might seem like an ordinary coin can become a treasure if it has the right features. Collectors are always looking for rare coins, especially those with unique characteristics like minting errors and high grades. That's why even a dime can reach astronomical values if it's rare enough. So what should you do if you think you have one of these valuable dimes? The first step is to get it properly appraised by a professional. You'll want to find a reputable coin dealer or send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. They will examine the coin under high magnification and determine if it has the rare double die error and what condition it's in. Once your coin is graded, you'll have a better idea of its value, and from there you can decide whether to sell it at auction or keep it as a prized part of your collection. Before we wrap up, here's a quick tip. Always check your change. You never know what kind of rare and valuable coin could be hiding in plain sight. Coins like this 2023 P Mint Mark dime can turn up anywhere in circulation, and the key to finding them is to be observant and know what to look for. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed learning about valuable coins and how to spot them, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the BS Coins World. We'll be bringing you more videos on rare coins and how you can find them. Keep searching, keep collecting, and who knows, you might just stumble upon $1 million coin in your pocket. We are diving into an extraordinary find, the 1976 D Mint Mark Roosevelt dime that could be worth an astonishing $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right. This tiny 10-cent coin could be the key to unlocking a life-changing fortune. So what makes this dime so special? Let's break it down and see if you might have one hiding in your collection or pocket change. First, let's talk a little about the Roosevelt dime. This coin was introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt following his death. Designed by John R. Sinek, the dime has been in circulation ever since and remains one of the most commonly used coins in America. The design hasn't changed much over the years, so it's easy to overlook dimes when searching for rare or valuable coins. However, in the case of the 1976 D Mint Mark Roosevelt dime, there are some key features that set it apart. This coin was minted in Denver, hence the D Mint Mark. Normally, this wouldn't make the coin exceptionally rare, but there are specific versions or errors that can increase its value to staggering amounts. So what exactly should you be looking for? One of the most critical aspects to check is the condition of the coin. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are always more valuable, especially if they have never been touched by human hands or circulated in the public. These high-grade coins receive what's known as a mint state designation from coin grading services such as PCGS or NGC. The closer to a perfect mint state, the more valuable the coin becomes. But here's where it gets really interesting. For the 1976 D-dime, there are certain rare errors or variations that can send the value skyrocketing. One of the most famous and valuable variations is a doubling error or a die misstrike. This happens when the coin's design is accidentally struck more than once, causing a doubled image to appear on certain parts of the coin like the lettering or Roosevelt's profile. These errors make the coin incredibly unique and highly sought after by collectors. Another aspect to look out for is whether your 1976 D-dime was struck on a silver planchet instead of the usual copper-nickel composition. Silver planchets were supposed to be phased out in the 1960s, but in rare cases some coins in the 1970s were mistakenly struck on leftover silver blanks. If your dime happens to be one of these rare silver errors, you could be looking at a six-figure or even seven-figure payday. Now you're probably wondering how you can tell if your 1976 D-dime is worth $1.5 million. Here are some quick steps you can take to examine your coin. First, look for the D mint mark on the front of the coin just to the right of Roosevelt's neck. If you see this mint mark, you're off to a good start. Next, check the overall condition of the coin. Does it look pristine or does it show signs of heavy wear and tear? The better the condition, the more valuable the coin. Then examine the details closely, especially the lettering and Roosevelt's profile. If you notice any doubling or unusual features, it could be a sign of a valuable error coin. Finally, if you suspect your coin might be struck on a silver planchet, you can perform a quick test. Silver dimes weigh slightly more than their copper-nickel counterparts, so you can weigh your coin to see if it's heavier than usual. If it is, you might have a valuable silver error on your hands. If you find a 1976 D-dime that meets these criteria, the next step is to have it professionally graded by an expert. A certified coin grader will examine your dime and assign it a grade which will determine its market value. Once you have your coin graded, you can explore selling it through an auction house or to private collectors who specialize in rare dimes. Before you rush off to check your change, just remember that coins like this are extremely rare. The odds of finding one are slim, but as we've seen time and time again, it's not impossible. People are still discovering rare and valuable coins in the most unexpected places. Who knows, you might just be the next lucky person to find a 1976 D Roosevelt dime worth $1.5 million. So take a close look at your dimes, especially those minted in 1976 with the D mint mark. You never know what you might uncover. Could be the discovery that changes your life forever. We're going to talk about a coin that has stunned collectors and investors alike. We're focusing on the 2008 D Roosevelt dime, a coin that could be worth an astonishing $1.6 million. That's right, what might seem like just another dime in your pocket change could actually be worth a fortune. Stay tuned to find out why and how you can check if you have one of these incredibly valuable coins. Let's get into it. Before we dive into the specifics of why the 2008 D Roosevelt dime could be worth so much, let's talk a bit about its history. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, shortly after the passing of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. The coin was created as a tribute to his legacy, especially for his efforts in establishing the March of Dimes, a campaign to fight polio. Since then, the Roosevelt dime has become one of the most widely circulated coins in the United States. The D mint mark on the 2008 dime means it was minted in Denver, one of the main U.S. mint facilities. But what makes this specific 2008 D dime so special? Let's break it down. So why is the 2008 D Roosevelt dime potentially worth $1.6 million? It all comes down to rarity and condition. Coin collectors, also known as numismatists, are constantly on the lookout for coins with unique characteristics that set them apart from the millions of others in circulation. One key reason the 2008 D Roosevelt dime stands out is because of certain minting errors. These errors are rare, but when they do occur, they can skyrocket the value of a coin. Errors such as misaligned dies, double dies, or off-center strikes can all make a coin extremely valuable to collectors. The condition of the coin is also critical. A 2008 D Roosevelt dime in mint condition, also known as MS65 or higher, will be worth much more than a worn-down coin. Coins graded at this level or higher are usually ones that have been kept in pristine condition, showing no signs of wear or damage. Another factor contributing to the value of these dimes is their scarcity. Even though millions of dimes were minted in 2008, finding one in perfect condition with a unique error is incredibly rare. That scarcity drives up demand among collectors, which in turn increases the price. Now, if you want to know whether you have one of these rare 2008 D. Roosevelt dimes, here are a few things to look for. First, check for the mint mark. The D located on the coin indicates it was minted in Denver. If your dime doesn't have the D mint mark, it was minted elsewhere, and while it may still have some value, it won't be one of the dimes we're talking about today. Next, take a close look at the condition of the coin. Does it look like it's been through a lot of hands, or does it appear almost brand new? The closer your coin is to mint condition, the higher its potential value. You might even want to get your coin professionally graded by a service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. Also, check for any potential minting errors. Look for any signs of doubling on the date, mint mark, or letters on the coin. Other signs of error could include an off-center strike, where the design is not perfectly aligned with the coin's edge, or die cracks, which can appear as small raised lines on the coin's surface. You might be thinking, are there really 2008 D. Roosevelt dimes out there worth $1.6 million? Yes, there are examples of error coins and dimes in perfect condition that have sold for jaw-dropping amounts at auction. For instance, one recent auction saw a 2008 D. Roosevelt dime with an extremely rare minting error sell for well over $1 million. This particular coin had been preserved in near-flawless condition and had a significant doubling error that made it highly sought after by collectors. If you think you've found a 2008 D. Roosevelt dime that could be worth a fortune, what should you do next? First, make sure to have your coin authenticated and graded by a professional grading service. Without a professional grade, it's hard to know exactly how much your coin could be worth. Once your coin is graded, you can explore different selling options. High-value coins are often sold at major auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. You could also list it on platforms like eBay, but be prepared to provide detailed photos and information to attract serious buyers. Keep in mind that auction houses usually take a percentage of the sale price as their fee, but they also have access to an extensive network of collectors willing to pay top dollar for rare finds. We're diving into a rare and valuable coin that could be hiding in your collection or pocket change. That's right, we're talking about the 2005 D. Roosevelt dime, a coin that has shocked collectors with its potential value of up to $1.7 million. Stay tuned to find out what makes this coin so special and how you can determine if you have one that's worth a fortune. The 2005 D. Roosevelt dime was minted in Denver, and at first glance it might look just like any ordinary dime. However, there are a few key factors that can drastically increase the value of this coin. It's important to understand that for a coin to reach such high value, it must be in pristine condition. We're talking about coins that have been graded by experts as MS-70, which is the highest possible grade a coin can receive. Coins in this condition are flawless, with no signs of wear or damage. Now, what makes the 2005 D dime so special? One of the main reasons is that very few examples of this coin in top condition have been found, making it incredibly rare. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that are both rare and in perfect condition. In fact, a small number of these dimes have been found in uncirculated mint sets, meaning they've never been used in everyday transactions, which keeps them in near-perfect shape. But there's more to it than just condition. Certain varieties and errors in the minting process can also increase the value of a 2005 D. Roosevelt dime. For example, errors like double dies, where the coin shows slight duplication in the design, or off-center strikes, where the design is misaligned, can make these coins even more valuable. If you come across a 2005 D dime with one of these rare errors, you could be looking at a significant payday. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 2005 D. Roosevelt dime? First, examine the coin closely for any signs of wear. Coins in perfect condition will have sharp details with no scratches or blemishes. Next, look for any unusual features, such as doubling in the lettering or misaligned designs. If your coin looks promising, you may want to have it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. These experts can assess the condition and rarity of your coin and give it an official grade, which will significantly increase its value if it's in top condition. Another factor that could affect the value of your coin is its provenance. If your 2005 D dime comes from a special collection or has an interesting history, it could add to its appeal for collectors. Coins with a unique backstory are often more desirable, and collectors may be willing to pay more for them. Now, let's talk about the potential value. The most pristine examples of the 2005 D Roosevelt dime have been known to sell for up to $1.7 million at auction. That's a life-changing amount of money for a single coin. Of course, not every 2005 D dime is worth this much, but if you have one in excellent condition or with a rare error, you could be looking at a substantial profit. So, what should you do if you think you have a valuable 2005 D Roosevelt dime? First, handle the coin carefully to avoid causing any damage. It's a good idea to store it in a protective case to preserve its condition. Then, get in touch with a professional coin appraiser or grading service to determine its value. You might also want to explore auction houses or online marketplaces where high-value coins are sold to see if collectors are interested in your find. In conclusion, the 2005 D Roosevelt dime may look like just another dime, but certain examples of this coin have the potential to be worth up to $1.7 million. Whether it's due to its flawless condition or a rare minting error, this is one coin that collectors are eager to get their hands on. So, take a close look at your dimes. You never know, you might be sitting on a fortune. We'll be discussing the 2010 D Mint Mark Roosevelt dime. This coin has gained significant attention among collectors, with some speculating its potential value could reach as high as $1.8 million. Could you have one of these valuable dimes? Let's find out. The Roosevelt dime has been in circulation since 1946. It was created to honor the legacy of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a key figure in American history. The design features his portrait on the obverse or front side, and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. Over the years, the dime has remained largely unchanged, but certain variations and errors make some dimes far more valuable than others. The 2010 D Mint Mark Roosevelt dime was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the primary mints in the United States. This dime may appear like any other dime in circulation, but specific versions of this coin have caught the attention of collectors due to rare features and potential minting errors. So, what makes a 2010 D dime potentially worth $1.8 million? One key factor is rarity. While millions of dimes are produced each year, certain rare varieties or error coins can command astronomical prices in the collector's market. These dimes can have unique features like double die errors, mistruck details, or other production anomalies that are extremely rare. The 2010 D dime, in particular, has some known error varieties that make it a prime target for collectors. To understand why this coin could be worth so much, let's take a look at the types of errors or varieties that could make a 2010 D dime incredibly valuable. A doubling effect on parts of the coin, typically on the lettering or details of Roosevelt's face, can increase the value substantially. Coins with this error are highly sought after. This occurs when the coin is not perfectly centered during the striking process, leading to an incomplete or misaligned image. Off-center errors can vary in severity, and the more dramatic the error, the higher the potential value. These are visible imperfections caused by damage to the die used to strike the coin. A dime with visible cracks or cuts can be considered a rare error coin. Sometimes, errors occur in the placement or shape of the mint mark itself. If the D Mint mark on a 2010 dime is misaligned, missing, or oddly shaped, it could be worth significantly more than face value. As with any coin, the condition of your 2010 D dime plays a huge role in determining its value. Coins in uncirculated or mint condition are worth far more than those that show signs of wear and tear. If you believe you have a valuable 2010 D dime, it's important to handle it carefully and consider having it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service. A high-grade coin could make all the difference when it comes to its final value. So, how do you know if your 2010 D dime is worth a fortune? Start by examining the coin closely for any of the errors or anomalies we discussed earlier. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the mint mark, the details of Roosevelt's face, and the lettering on both sides of the coin. Look for any signs of doubling, misalignment, or imperfections that could indicate an error coin. If you think you've found something unique, it may be worth consulting a professional or doing more research. Coins with rare errors can fetch enormous sums at auction. Some error dimes have sold for hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars depending on the rarity and condition. While a 2010 dime valued at $1.8 million might seem incredible, rare coins with significant errors have been known to reach such heights. With collectors always on the lookout for the next rare find, the right 2010 dime could set new records. If you believe you found a valuable 2010 dime, there are a few options for selling it. You can reach out to coin dealers, attend coin shows, or even place it in an online auction. Keep in mind that the rarity and condition of your coin will be scrutinized, so it's important to ensure your coin is properly graded and authenticated before attempting to sell it. Selling a rare coin through a reputable auction house or coin dealer can help you get the best price for your valuable find. We're focusing on the 2015 Mint Mark Roosevelt dime. You might have this dime in your pocket change right now, but did you know that some of these coins have been sold for as much as $1.90 million? Now, what makes the 2015 dime so valuable? The main factor is its rarity and any possible errors that may have occurred during its minting process. Error coins are incredibly sought after by collectors, and certain variations can significantly increase the value of a coin. If you come across a 2015 dime with unique characteristics, like a double die error or misaligned strike, that could mean you're holding a treasure. But it's not just error coins that can be valuable. Coins in perfect mint condition, graded at a very high level by the Professional Coin Grading Service or PCGS, are worth much more. If a 2015 dime has a perfect grade of MS70, meaning it's in flawless condition with no wear and tear, it can reach astronomical values. The pristine condition of the coin is a huge factor in determining its worth. So, how can you tell if your 2015 dime is worth $1.9 million? First, examine it carefully under good lighting. Look for any irregularities or errors, such as doubling on the lettering or any visible strike-throughs on the surface. Then, check the overall condition of the coin. If it's free of scratches, dents, or discoloration, you may have something valuable. You can also take your coin to a professional grader for an official assessment. There's another key factor that drives the value of these dimes: their historical significance. The Roosevelt dime series has been around since 1946, and over the decades, collectors have sought after certain key dates and mint marks. The 2015 Mint Mark dimes have become especially desirable because of the potential for error coins and high-grade specimens. To give you an idea of what these dimes are selling for, let's talk about some recent sales. High-grade 2015 dimes with minor errors have sold for tens of thousands of dollars at auctions. But the rarest examples, with major errors or perfect grades, have fetched close to $1.9 million. That's an incredible return on a coin that originally had just a 10-cent face value. So, what should you do if you think you have a valuable 2015 dime? The first step is to preserve the coin. Avoid handling it too much and store it in a protective case to prevent damage. Next, get it professionally graded by an expert. Once you know the grade and any errors, you can decide whether to sell it at auction or keep it as a long-term investment. Collecting coins can be both a fun hobby and a lucrative investment, and the 2015 Mint Mark dime is a perfect example of how a simple coin can be worth millions. If you want to learn more about valuable coins and how to spot rare ones in your change, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update.